Thought for the day. You are not your mistakes. They are what you did, not who you are.
Welcome to 7 Minutes for Yourself. I'm Christina, and I'm so glad you've joined me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. Let's take this time to reconnect with ourselves and improve our well-being.
In today's episode of 7 Minutes for Yourself, we discuss how to overcome shame and embrace self-worth. Have a listen.
I have a really cool job, but I'm on minimum wage, and I dreamed of starting a business. I had no money, I had no education, I had no value. I will be a screaming success. And at the time of starting my business and unlocking my value, I went to my mum and I asked, why didn't you two ever start a business? My mum looked at me and she said, we did. We lost it. This was news to me. I did not know this. And when I think about it, they were 21 and 22 years old with 3 small children. They were children with children. And then my mum said the one line to me that would profoundly change my life. She said, Dad couldn't ask for money. And that broke my heart. And I distinctly remember in that moment thinking, that is unacceptable to me. My parents are good people, hardworking people. They deserve more. But it doesn't work like that, does it? I soon learned when I started my own business that I was exactly the same. I could not sell my own work. I could not ask for or receive money in equal value, and I absolutely could not honor myself. We carry so much shame over debt, so many wounds from our childhood. We carry so much pain and shame in our bodies. But debt and unwanted weight and battling your own self-hate are just classic symptoms of avoidance. And you see, the shame isn't our enemy. It is the guiding light to your self-worth. Your pain simply comes from resistance and non-acceptance of yourself. Sales is a value metric in business, and money is a value metric to self. That's why you cannot create abundance without self-worth, because you have to be able to receive it. Money follows value. Success follows self-worth. And this was my turning point. Abundance is not a metric for good and bad. Bad people make money. But rather, it's a metric for worthy and worthless. And when you're trapped in a debt cycle, you feel powerless. And it just feels unfair. And then you find out this abundance that is available is not decided by birthright or social assessment. In fact, nobody decides you're worthy. The only person that can decide to be worthy of anything is you. And when you live month to month, you don't dream and you don't make big plans. You just try to survive. And there is no expansion when you dwell in a place of survival. Make no mistake, this is self-value work and it's hard. This is mirror work and this is about you. And the worst and the best part of it is you are the poison and you are the antidote. And when you come to full acceptance of your now and take responsibility for what you have and take back ownership of all areas of your life until you disable your old story and learn a new way to perceive and present yourself to the world. It will continue to disempower you. I want you to try to master the focus of self-acceptance, self-awareness, and pure self-love, because this is where you challenge the old identity. And I promise you, there is more power in emotional mastery than in any skill you can learn.
That concludes today's episode of 7 Minutes for Yourself. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on Apple Podcasts. Today and every day with your kiddo is a gift. Enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in.